so important. All I know is the family is everything.
That's a pretty good Sam Worthington.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back again here by popular demand.
Episode
we're doing
6-7.
No, it's 64.
Oh.
But still. Save that. I like where your head's at. We are doing Avatar: Fire and Ash.
Yes, the latest released from Jimmy Cameron,
starring
Sam Worthington,
Zoe Saldana,
Stephen Lang,
Kate Winslet,
right? Sigourney Weaver,
and then Una Chaplin is the newest
welcoming.
member to join.
Yeah.
She was in Game of Thrones, but welcoming, I would say. Yeah.
As far as I know, no big like new cast member.
No.
I'm waiting for like the Arnold appearance in this franchise. I feel like because he's done so many movies. James Cameron's done 9 movies. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. I have some notes on that.
Arnold starred in 3 of them.
We'll get there later. First, as we go through this cast and talk about the cast, Stephen Lang. Why do I feel like he's in your top 5?
No,
you're a Stephen Lang fanboy though.
No,
I feel like you mention him a lot when we discuss like fan castings for certain things.
It's so funny. Like I really, really liked his performance in Avatar 2 and Don't Breathe. But I don't really like him in Avatar 1 when he's like the human version.
Okay.
I like him much more as his avatar because he's like more physically imposing and like, yeah. But I think he's good. I've liked a few of his performances for sure. I haven't seen him in Sisu 2 yet. That's crazy fan casting being realized.
Before we jump in, I know we recorded very recently. Do you have any side reviews worth mentioning?
No, just in lieu of doing a huge amount of prep, like I can see you've done, my prep was rewatching Avatar 2.
Perfect. So you'll be a good soundboard as we go through.
A 3-hour, 12-minute endeavor.
In 4K?
On 4K Blu-ray.
Nice.
I hadn't seen it since it was in theaters.
Yeah, me either.
I guess. Do you have any sideys?
No. I mean, I watched 2 shitty Hallmark movies. Not even worth mentioning.
Yeah, I watched the next episode. I finished like the 4 episodes of Stranger Things.
Okay, nice.
And that's pretty much been it. And then Avatar 2 was a big endeavor.
That is a big endeavor. Yeah. Okay, so we'll dive right into it here. I'll start you with some fast questions here. Question number 1: how many bathroom breaks will our producer take?
I'm going to go 2.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go 2 as well. Question number 2. It's potentially the end of the franchise, this movie.
Very much so. Is it a marketing ploy? James Cameron seems like he's kind of like dangling it.
Seems like he's kind of done with it, though.
Yeah, which would be disappointing because I think he's always like hyped up this like 5-part story. But I think he's also a very matter-of-fact guy. I think he's essentially saying if this movie doesn't make a shit ton of money, I think they need that to like invest God knows how much these movies cost. And 2, it's like I think he's at the stage of his career where like if the demand and the popularity is not there, he's not just gonna like, he's only got a couple movies left.
Yeah.
So it's like he's not gonna, put himself through like another 3-year production unless
it sounds like he's got some ideas.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sure he has.
I know. Yeah, I saw a thing with him like this week on Vanity Fair, and he says like they have and he said they have shot some material for Avatar 4 already when they were doing this, just based on like convenience. But like whether or not that materializes, we'll see.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if this is the last one.
Yeah, me either. I actually got a few here. Will this movie crack a billy?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 billy is the question. The first 2 cracked 2 billy.
Really? Yeah. Fuck. Question number 4.
1.8 is my guess.
In your mind's eye, is this movie too long?
No.
Okay.
I think these movies need to be long.
Okay.
I think I think the only thing that's putting me off a bit is like 13-year gap between 1 and 2, and then 3-year gap between
3 or 2.
3. I think
2022.
Yeah, so 3-year gap.
Yeah.
Which that makes it seem a bit like that makes me worry about the box office because like if they had spread out the gap a bit better,
it's less
like
of an event,
9 and 9 or something would have been good. It does feel like it's coming pretty soon after the last one.
I agree,
which makes me a bit worried about people's reaction to the runtime. It's like, I feel like I was kind of just in this world. Now I got to sit through another 3-hour movie. And 2, just like, are we missing it?
I wonder, like, this might be unprecedented, but what if they had like completed post, this movie's ready to rock, and then they don't release it until 9 years later? Has that ever been done?
there's that John Malkovich movie that's not coming out for like 50 years.
Oh yeah, the time capsule.
And I guess like Boyhood always springs to mind when you talk about things like that.
Yeah.
Like they could have done it as like a short film earlier, but I just think that's super risky as well because like the visual effects are just going to continue to get better.
That's true, yeah. And you have to pay this movie off as well.
Yeah.
Okay, my last question, and this segues nice into your side review. Avatar 2 or 1?
2 for sure.
Yeah.
Not even close for me. And yeah, I think my opinion of Avatar 2 is like very much a hot take. Like I've never been a huge fan of the first one. Like I'm not just trying to be edgy or cool. I just genuinely think it's like kind of long to get through. And like, I don't know, it's never like gripped me really. I think it's a fine movie, like a 7-ish for me. I think Avatar 2 is like superior in every way. Like I love that movie. I just watched it again yesterday. I sat down, watched the entire movie, and I was like really disappointed. I know Reddit isn't like a good barometer of like the general population, but like a lot of people really dislike Avatar 2.
Really?
Yeah, like trashing it. And I know like once you read a comment and it's like trashing it to a certain degree, it's like, hey, I can't really take this comment seriously because you're not being level-headed, you're not being rational, you're just kind of like hating on it. But there's a lot of people that like really claim, oh, it's just the same plot. They just replace like the unobtainium with the new thing. It's like, but I'm like, the whole theme of, or they say the plot's too simplistic.
Yeah, people always harp on the plot.
And I just don't understand that critique. It's like, just because if they came up with a much more intricate, layered, multi-narrative plot, like would that automatically make the movie better?
It reminds me of like people said Mad Max. Like he just goes from point A to point B and then back to point A. But the way that
People
journey
just get-
is
they-
taken
yeah, they get
is like
so-
done really well.
Yeah, they get so wrapped up in these like, oh, like it's like too predictable, like blah, blah, blah. But it's like, these are very simple, like tale as old as time stories with universal themes, like for a reason.
Yeah.
And the main theme of Avatar from the first one was like adapting to a new culture, like reflecting upon your own like shortcomings or your own ignorances.
Like colonization kind of.
Exactly. And it's, yes, that's a story we've seen in Last Samurai, Dances with Wolves, Pocahontas, whatever you want to say, like tons of examples. But like you can still do it again, like in a fresh way. And I love how the first one is like, he's a single protagonist adapting to like as a forest Na'vi person. And the second one, he's got a whole family and he's adapting to like the way of water. And I find that evolution of the theme like not repetitive. I find it like interesting. If the second movie just threw that away and was about something completely different, then I don't know, like would that have worked? I don't think it would have.
That's really well said. And that kind of builds on, now we introduce, everyone's going like, the joke right now is to shit on this franchise.
Yes.
Like, oh, he's done water, he's done land. Oh,
Yeah.
what's it now? What's he doing? Fire next?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but like you said, like he's not trying to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah,
Like,
he's making these beautiful films and he sees it as like a saga, and sagas by nature are like, oh, what's the word? They're sort of like, they're timeless and they're reflective of like our own arcs as people. Like they're not supposed to be a plot or a story that feels alien to you.
Yeah.
It's sort of like, not to compare it to the Bible, but like you look at like these Bible stories and like they're all like structured in a very similar way. And those structures like have stood the test of time. And the innovation and the newness is in the technology. Like that's what's supposed to feel absolutely revolutionary. And I totally feel like it does.
It's a crazy pull comparing Avatar to the Bible.
I know. I'm gonna get slaughtered for that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But like the visual effects in Avatar 2 like are stunning. Like the way the light hits their face, their eyes,
Yeah,
the water dripping down, like
Go
just
ahead.
I think people just need to be a little bit more appreciative of the artistry of the masterful work that these movies have.
100% agree. I will say, Avatar 2, 9 years. There's a lot of BTS, a lot of hype around like how they got the pools or the water scenes with the blackout. He created like these new blackout balls
The
and
actors
stuff like
holding their
that.
breaths and all that.
It seems like not much has come out about this iteration of that.
Yeah.
So maybe this segues into my second question for you, or second talking point is, I said the action, you said the artistry is done extremely well. But what is it that separates Pandora from Quantum Mania, let's say?
One, the visual effects are better.
Yeah.
Two, I think it is much more emotionally intelligent
Okay, nice. That's good.
in terms of like the mother tree and like the system of Pandora and the seasons and the weather systems. Like, I think it's all there's so much going on that they think of that you're not necessarily, it's just there and you're not thinking about it all, but like they take everything into consideration.
And visually there's a lot of, like, I remember from 1 and 2, there's a lot of depth. It doesn't feel like a green screen. It feels like you're stepping into a world. There's a lot of like,
and it's definitely not perfect. Like I'm not saying it's like this infallible movie. Like I still think the like human scenes, like in like the more mechanical look, that CGI is nothing that special. Like the what do you call them?
The mechs?
Like the mech suits and the computer screens, and when they're all typing, like it looks a little bit like set. It looks very much like a set. But when it's like in like the Pandora world and you're dealing with like Navi on Navi, I think it's like just so wonderful to look at. Like, and people like, it does have some plot holes. Like, what are some that I was just reading yesterday? None of these plot holes bothered me during the movie. And it's like how quickly the humans were able to get to them to do the tests when like Sigourney Weaver's character has a seizure and they're supposed to have traveled like far and wide to get there, but then the humans get there really quick. Little things like that. Like I always make this argument, but like put Star Wars in front of me and show me and tell me you can't find like 5 similar instances. There are plot holes. Like the characters are a little bit shallow. There's not like strides of character development for Jake or Neytiri. But like I stand by it again. I think Zoe Saldana is fan-fucking-tastic as Neytiri. Like especially at the end of the movie when the oldest son gets killed. Yeah. And she just goes into that like rage where she's just like, she's crying and screaming, and then he's like, we have to get our other children back, and she just goes like numb. She like grabs her bow and just like with this like hateful rage goes into there and just kills, like slaughters like 30 men.
Remind me again what happens at the end of Way of Water then?
Yeah, so in that moment, Spider, who is like...
I like Spider.
Yeah, Spider...
Like, sue me.
Yeah. And the way that like Sigourney Weaver has randomly a kid and Stephen Lang also had a kid. Like I get that it's all weird and it's convenient how everyone's related and all that stuff. Like fine. But Spider gets like obviously abducted by General... I can't think of his name. The General. Yeah. And then they're all fighting in that last big helicarrier that's sinking. The humans they're shooting at like the 2 sons and they hit one of them, the oldest son. Oh. And he dies like really quick. And he's like he's like, Dad, I want to go home. And then he just like dies like really brutally. And then Jake and Neytiri go back in there because they've still got Sigourney Weaver's character, the youngest, the second youngest kid, and like the Took, I think. Yeah. He's like the child.
Who has the control of the whale?
That's the middle son.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, who has the connection with the whale, who has been an outcast because he accidentally killed like Navi. Yeah. And then in their culture, if you do that, like you still bear the deaths. Yeah. But he's trying to explain to them because he let him do the connection. And he saw like what really happened. So they go back in, they kill all the humans except the main general, and then he's got the youngest daughter with like the knife, and he's like, take one step and I'll kill him. And then Neytiri does the same to Spider because she doesn't really accept him into her clan. Yeah. And then they do like trade for a trade. They trade each other. Jake and the General have a huge fight, which is fucking unreal.
Yeah, I remember that last act. It's like it's just an hour of like balls
just
to the wall
non-stop action.
It's insane. Yeah.
Like arrow kills, like fucking John Wick fighting. Like it's so sick. And then they get in a huge like jujitsu battle underwater, and essentially he chokes out the General. He drowns, and then Spider sees him and ends up saving him, but doesn't go with him. Comes back to the other family, and then they all escape together essentially.
Cool.
And then the Sigourney Weaver sends like the fire bugs to guide them all out because they're all like drowning.
Yeah. So just to recap there, I like Spider.
Yeah. Spider's great.
He's great.
I think he's a good character. He's not the best actor ever, but it's fucking hard to act like in a little loincloth with like 10 guys in like ball suits around you. Like
the young girl who's Sigourney Weaver's character, she's like having these AWA type visions, and she's kind of like AWA reincarnate a little bit.
Yeah. She has like a deeper connection to the tree that they haven't quite like figured out yet.
Perfect. Okay, let's get into the second one here. So I love the setup of Stephen Lang kind of having this like fire baddie wife. I think it's a great villain evolution for him.
To be honest, you said let's move to the third one.
Yeah.
You said second. So
move on to the third one. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
It's in the trailer.
Okay.
It's in the trailer. So anything I say is not a spoiler. I wonder.
It's so funny that he has a.
Yeah, so the fire Na'vi.
Yeah.
I think he like betroths her. So I wonder, I want her to be just as evil as him, kind of like twisted to other Na'vi, but I wonder if they'll maybe go the route if she sees his flaws at the end and like flips to good or something like that.
Because I assume these fire people are like kind of like him in that they're like the outcasts.
Yeah.
And because at the end he's like, I'll find you, like I'll come and kill your whole family.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming it's more just, again, it's going to be a simple story. It's going to be...
But it's great what they've done with Stephen Lang's character. Like the first one, he's this human general who controls the mech. The second one, he becomes a Na'vi, and the third one now he like
has integrated.
rallies Na'vi to his side. So it's like, again, like it's a saga and it's well done and am I excited for it? Fuck, I don't know. It's a long night. It's a long night.
Yeah. I like that he's the consistent villain through all three.
That's great.
He's kind of like the Darth Vader of this franchise. Like it's about their beef and like how it escalates each time. What do you think? Do you think there's another MacGuffin?
Probably.
This lava is what we use.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This can stop aging. Fuck, they already did that, right?
It kind of bothered me. People say, "Oh, it's just another MacGuffin," because the unobtainium, which is a terrible name, we all know that. That was like the whole center of the first movie's plot.
Yeah.
It's not like they did that again.
No,
they just because obviously they commandeer the humans in there, and he's just like, oh, like how are you guys paying for all this? And he's like, hey, we're using this. Like you're telling me there's not more than one valuable resource.
Exactly. You're on this this alien planet. Surely it's untapped of these crazy resources.
100%. It's just like
that first whaling scene is fucking good.
It's
dude.
So sad.
Yeah,
when they kill that whale, I was like really emotionally affected by it. Like, yeah. And I'd like to see more of that. Like, obviously, we love to see the wildlife and how they connect with the Na'vi. In this third region we're going to, like, what are those creatures like? I imagine
some like dragon type thing.
Some sort of dragons,
some flying shit,
beetles,
some underground shit, maybe.
Yeah. Do you think we have any chance of like an Interior or Jake death in this movie?
I could see it. Yeah, maybe Zoe Saldana. Like, she's kind of.
She's the heart. You can't do it without her.
She's like booked and busy and like.
My Jake.
She's coming off an Oscar. Yeah. She's kind of done with this franchise. I don't know. But this franchise also fucking pays her bills. So.
Yeah. She's probably made so much money off these movies.
What is she, only the actor in history to be in the 3 highest grossing movies of all time or some shit like that.
Jesus.
Yeah.
She's in Endgame, right?
She's in Endgame, yeah. This actually jumps back to more. Actually, do you have anything else to talk to? Like what you want to see? We talked about like creatures. Obviously, I think like some good fire visuals.
Yeah.
Fire visuals is something that when someone's just starting off editing and playing around with Final Cut, like you can add it in. But let's see how far James Cameron can take it.
I want push the visuals further. Like let's see a little bit more. I will admit, like I think Jake's character development in general could use a bit of work. Like he's a bit stagnant. He doesn't really have an arc in the second movie. It's sort of just like, I'm protecting my family. I'm mad you didn't listen to me. And it does kind of repeat that like 3 or 4 times. So let's put him through something like really interesting.
The water Na'vi were quite standoffish to welcome in Jake and his family, right?
Yeah, so especially, and that's another minor complaint is like the water kids are like, they're very unrealistic in terms of they bully them at first and then they just continue to bully them and then they take out the son. Remember, it's like, oh, come hunting with us outside the reef. Yeah. And then they just leave him there and he basically like, they leave him to get killed. And like he basically almost gets killed by the shark and that the whale happens to save him. Yeah. And like they never really address like how serious of a thing that is. So it's like, yeah, I get there's some nitpicks. Like I like this plot to be a little bit smoother and less moments where you're like, wait, what's going on here? Like,
it's gonna be interesting to see. Like, we've done an introduction to a new type of Na'vi. Like, how can this introduction be done differently?
Yeah.
When it seems like this person's playing the villain, I don't know. It's gonna be very interesting to see. I'm hoping that I'm not gonna be checking my watch and kind of roll my eyes. I'm hoping it's very immersive.
I have a feeling this one's gonna be a bit more just like all out war.
Yeah, I could see that.
A lot more because the second one it's actually kind of small scale in terms of like how many things are battling each other. It's sort of like more intimate. It's like that one sort of water village. I'd like to see, like a bigger scale battle.
Yep.
And I think that's classic third movie in the trilogy, right? Like you kind of
like Battle of the Seven Armies.
Yeah,
it was
Five
just
Armies. Or Return of the King. Like the third one, you want to see the most amount of like large scale action.
I'm very excited for because I often forget how much. Like the second one, I remember being a bit slow at parts with like when they're in the water.
The middle portion
that
is slow.
final act is actually like insane.
I agree, and the pacing in this one hopefully is more of like a consistent ramp up. The second one starts really fast paced, and there's a big battle in the jungle right away, and you're like, "Fuck, this is sick!" And then it does slow down, like their whole indoctrination into like the water people. It does drag a little bit. Yeah. So hopefully this one like just surprises us with the pace.
Yeah. So you talked about getting that big cast member. I have a question for you here. So Way of Water, we talked about this, seemed very demanding for the cast and crew, like underwater, 9 hours, who knows how long, 9 years. Do you think it's difficult to attract big name talent to a project like this?
100%. I could see that. I think there's always going to be the right type of talent that would be interested in a role.
But you're not getting a Leo, you're not getting a Brad Pitt.
No chance. No.
Although Leo was the first look for Jake Sully.
Yeah, I've heard, and he was revealing the other day that the studio like pushing really hard for Channing Tatum at the time.
I can see that,
and I totally could have seen that.
For what it's worth,
probably better than Sam Worthington.
For what it's worth, Sam Worthington,
he's done all right.
He does all right.
Yeah.
You never knock him for what he does.
Yeah, he's not. Zoe definitely outshines him. I think she's just perfect for this, like for mocap and like that sort of indigenous-y like energy she brings to that character. And he does. He's not like he's also doing that. Like he's a fish out of water.
But at the end
still.
of the day, he's not an actor.
He's a sky
the same
person.
Pedigree. Yes, so we Saldana.
Yeah, and like the whole finger thing was kind of weird. I forgot about that. He has 4 fingers. Who? Okay, so who do you think is the biggest actor that like is picky enough and sort of like up for a weird ass challenge? Like, move to New Zealand for fucking 6 years. Yeah. Like, I'll do it.
I could see like Tom Hiddleston maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I couldn't say no.
I was gonna say Keanu Reeves, but it doesn't seem like it's his vibe.
He's got a.
Yeah. He likes to stay home.
He's lazy.
Yeah.
I was thinking like maybe Tom Cruise would fucking do that.
I thought that, but I think he would want too
much. He looks so weird as a
He'd want too much creative control.
He looks so fucking weird. Come on, give me one more that like fucking really gets me.
Trying to think, like John Hamm or something like that.
He'd also look so terrible. He looked like an SNL skit.
All right, come with me.
Yeah. Kate Winslet did it. That's kind of surprising.
Yeah, that is. But I guess her and I bet you Cameron probably called in a couple favorites.
Maybe like Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, I could see that.
Russell Crowe. I'm just thinking the guys who already kind of live that way a lot of the time.
Yeah. Fuck, I had one. I can't remember. Fuck. Quick word. We were meant to talk about this last week, but I'll bring it up now. Quick word on Netflix. Almost now officially.
Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua.
Netflix acquiring Universal.
Yeah.
Paramount. Is our
Warner
theater
Brothers.
experience. Is it Warner Brothers?
Yeah.
Is it Warner Brothers?
Yeah.
It's Warner Brothers. Okay, sorry. Netflix acquiring
Warner Discovery.
Brothers. Is the theater experience in jeopardy?
100%.
Monopolies are good for no one.
Yeah. It's definitely in jeopardy. It's very worrying times. It looks like the Paramount takeover is not going to happen. I was okay with that because at least it was another legacy studio. It's really, really worrying. Netflix have not been shy about their intent on eradicating the theatrical experience.
Also, they're like heavy creative control. Like Netflix does not make good original stuff. I know we talked about Knives Out last week, but like
they make some good stuff every now and then, but overall they try to like assimilate it all, almost like a giant MCU where it's like every Netflix thing kind of has that Netflix stench.
The Netflix tint. Yeah, exactly. Well said.
And if they better just fucking steer clear of the Warner Brothers creative team and let them do what they do.
I agree.
I think Disney have done a fairly okay job with that. With some of the 20th Century
Fox. The Fox stuff, yeah.
Like you still get the 20th Century Studios.
Yep.
I don't feel like the Avatar films feel like Disney movies.
No, yeah, they do feel very distinct. And
even
separate.
like the Marvel stuff doesn't feel that Disney. It's like Marvel. They've done a decent job of like, except with Star Wars, they've branded their different pillars. They feel a bit unique.
Yeah. But
yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see what the Warner Brothers properties look like over the next like 2-3 years. Very concerning.
What is the big Warner Brothers property? Batman, right?
DC, Harry Potter. Those are the two big ones.
Fuck, man. Okay, this is my final word. I'm surprised you actually haven't brought this up yet. Where are we going to watch this movie?
Langley IMAX.
What do you think we'll get before this movie?
The Doomsday teaser.
And a 6-minute Odyssey teaser.
Oh, really?
I think if we're in the 70mm theater, then we're one of the 12 theaters in the world that get it.
No, we're not getting that. Langley don't get that shit.
Langley is the only theater that gets that
No,
shit.
it doesn't. Not this. I'd be amazed.
Let me see the ticket. Are we watching this in 70mm? Or?
No. The movie's not in 70mm, though.
That's true. But then maybe...
If it's that same theater, they do have the technology.
They have it, but they were running it because they're re-releasing Sinners in one battle after another. But I think they're re-releasing those on 70mm. So
right.
just,
Maybe. I'd love to. That would be amazing to see that.
So it would be great to see a 6-minute Odyssey trailer and Doomsday. A lot of Doomsday talk.
Yeah, I'm so deflated, to be honest.
Really?
Just because I know basically what we're seeing.
You couldn't stay away from the leaks,
The leaks have been insane.
I haven't read it. Apparently Spider-Man also leaked.
Yeah, it leaked. I haven't seen that, but like all the like Instagram like big publications just posting what the teaser is. Like I was stunned.
As far as spoilers
you don't know what you're looking at all?
I heard something about Steve Rogers. That's about it.
Cool. Yeah. They're doing this. I don't like this strategy of the 4 teasers a week thing.
Yeah.
Each one is centered around a different
Let
character.
me consume it all.
Just give me a fucking trailer. Like, you made us fucking wait long enough. Like, I'm upset about that.
I'm sure we'll get
I'm
something.
I'm gonna boo when it comes on.
You're not. You're gonna be fucking...
Yeah! Choice. That's him. He's coming back. But Anthony Mackie's still Captain America.
Oh, God. We did, 5 or 6 years of character development just to throw it all away.
I know. One misstep. All right, bring him back.
Bring him back.
Stephen Robert.
Chris.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
we got to head.
Yeah,
we got
a big drive ahead of us.
We certainly do.
We got a big movie ahead of us, but we'll catch you guys back here for our thoughts on Avatar: Fire and Ash. We'll see you back here in 3,
2,
1. Anthony, I know you can hear me. Why don't you go ahead
and I hear you.
Bring yourself and that microphone and come meet me right now.
Nice. That's good.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back from Avatar: Fire and Ash.
Yeah.
You went first for Knives Out, so I'm going to go first.
Sure.
It was okay. It was a lot of fun.
Yes.
A lot of fun. Halfway through, I had this big old grin on my face, but then I kept interchanging with them. I'm just like, what the fuck am I watching? Could you imagine just being transplanted in? You're watching the third of a series. There's a giant head turning. Yeah. There's fucking creatures flying around. I'm like, man, this is...
And it's all the characters and just their relationships.
They all kind of look the same.
I know. And where all their arcs are just intersecting at a million miles a second.
It's fucking insane.
It's a bonkers movie.
But it's pretty good.
Yeah, the amount of time it must take to render just one frame. If you ever take a second and just look around, it's just this man's unwavering passion to deliver these movies is fucking crazy. He must have watched that movie 45,000 times.
Yeah.
And I've seen it once, and I don't think I can watch it for 2 years.
Yeah, there's so much going on.
Yeah.
In the background, in the foreground, I'm just I feel exhausted.
Yeah, me too. I cannot believe it's the same day.
Yeah, fuck.
The first one was obviously long. The second one, and I watched the second one last night, so it's just all I can hear is explosions and warships and battlecraft.
I'm not gonna make you do it again. Don't worry. Okay.
Wait, could you do the ancient whale?
Oh, that was actually Turuk or whatever.
Yeah.
I can't do it. It was some modulated bass straight out of Skrillex's most recent album.
100%. Yeah, what a ride. I totally agree with you. As it's so hard to look at it like a normal movie.
Yeah.
But of course it was pretty damn cheesy and campy.
Dude, some of the dialogue was out of this world.
But I love it at the same time. It's weird.
Yeah, it's like watching a high budget sci-fi FX movie.
Yeah.
Made for TV, but it's not.
It's the dialogue will be extremely basic or a little bit cringy or I can't believe they made that joke. But then at the same time, it is still dealing with really interesting themes and there's so much thought behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think all he wants is just like for you to have fun.
Yeah, you better leave Buttface.
Yeah. I mean, that is a reference to the previous one.
Oh, okay.
Or Butthead, I think. No, Buttface.
That was Buttface. What about like, yo, bro,
Yeah,
bro,
lots of bro.
bro, lots of bro.
And that was a meme pretty hard in the second movie, but I like that he didn't back down. He's like, you didn't like it in the second movie?
You could tell that these
This is my franchise.
2 and 3 were definitely shot back to back.
Yeah.
This was definitely more. It wasn't like
2.5.
Yeah, it wasn't like Fireland. It was definitely like James Cameron loves water. He loves water, and he showed it again.
Yeah. I thought that, I guess we can go in any direction. This movie certainly does whatever it wants, so I think we can be a bit unstructured. When we go to like the Ash People's clan, I thought we'd get more just like spouting lava.
Yeah,
and just, like,
give me a volcano fight. Come
He obviously doesn't give a fuck about fire. Like, it was more about like thematically what fire means in terms of just like destruction.
Yep.
And like
There was some like
some cool flamethrowers.
Yeah, there was. Well, I mean, there was good dialogue on like introducing guns to like an indigenous population and like what that means and stuff.
I liked all that stuff, to be honest with you. Like, what's the Ash Queen?
Varong.
Good job. I gotta give her a shout out. I thought
she was good. And she was a baddie too.
Yeah, good bad villain, like nasty. She had. I mean, their chemistry was like.
Yeah,
it was interesting.
Like she's like making him do coke.
Yeah, their trippy scene. That was pretty funny. Like some of his lines. Whoa. So what was the other thing you said? No, that's not cool.
The fun is like they're giving the briefing and he walks in. He's like, "You didn't give the briefing without me. I'll allow it." He's wearing like he's changing.
Yeah, I know that was fucking crazy. The transformation he went on in like the 2 hours he was in that place. He's like, wait, what? What's different? I'm the same. I'm the same old Marine. He's like in full tribal gear. Like, where'd he get all the face paint from?
So funny.
Yeah, that was insane.
Stephen Lang was great, though.
Yeah, he's just. I like that character. Like, So another complaint I had was just like his motives by the end and like the motives of the humans, like why they wanted Jake Sully so badly, and then like the way they just put him in like an open prison in the middle of like the courtyard,
like a zoo animal thing. Though I really liked the seeing the human civilization.
Yeah,
Jake Sully, traitor to the human race.
That was cool.
That was really cool. Give me like an Earth spinoff.
Yeah,
you know?
But it was like, does he really want to kill him or did he want to bring him back? And then he's like, no, it has to be the wife as well. That's fine. I don't need the wife. Oh, it has to be Spider. Only care about Spider. I just want to kill Jake. Like it's so hard to know whatever the plot kind of needs. What we do.
It was annoying because like Stephen Lang and the fire lady were almost reduced to like weapons. Like they didn't like she had so much. There's so much potential to develop them as kind of like coming in and becoming like the actual like
potential rulers of like
but
they Pangea, Pandora.
They defaulted to the humans pretty quickly, I felt, which may be a bit of a misstep. But like again, like it's hard to critique this movie because like I couldn't come close to doing anything like this.
The level of commitment and like passion is just. I think what you're saying is, they outcast him and you're grounded. That one, the general lady, is bad. I don't know what she did to get that role, but like you need someone in there with more oomph. You need like a Jodie Foster.
Or like Kate Winslet, obviously.
Yeah, you need a better... no offense. It's just she's all wrong for that role.
It's good to see Giovanni Ribisi back.
Yeah. Looks so old. But they ground him just so that the final battle can do like the 4 layers of like one side's completely defeated. Oh, wait a minute. There's reinforcements. The other side has a new army. And it just like, obviously that made no fucking sense. It was like, why didn't you just bring these squid things at the beginning?
Yeah.
It was just, but at the same time, it's like, that it's so that you can have that like, just rise and fall
kind
of
the
tension.
Epic storytelling.
Yeah, because the timeline of this movie was insane in terms of like, I thought for a minute, I was like, is he going to fucking end this before the final battle? And it's like a giant cliffhanger. Because like our movie was supposed to start at 6 and I looked at my watch and it was like 10 to 9. And I was like, obviously I didn't account for, it must have started at like 6:35 or 6:40. Because I was like, is this the ultimate tease where he's like, gonna force his last magnum opus to be made because it was doing like he did the war cries, he got everyone together, and I was like, this movie's running out of time. Like, there's no way they can do the final battle.
Oh, buddy, strap in.
It just kept going, and I was like, I feel like this movie's like 5 hours long, and I know that sounds like an insult because like it didn't go by as fast as the second one. And by the end, I was like, hey, I need to get out of here.
Maybe your brain is melding 2 and 3 together a little bit.
Yeah, 100%. It just, something felt off with that final pacing. Like, it's the same problem the second one kind of had, where the middle, not really anything substantial happens. There's good, cool moments and cool scenes, but do you think that the awe and the wonder, did you get any of that in this movie, or was it more just like popcorn entertainment?
No, it was more like, this franchise, this world has kind of lost its luster for me. And this,
do you think that's what I said about like the releasing schedule?
Yeah,
too long of a gap, then too short of a gap.
I could see that. Yeah, I could hear like in the theater before we went in, there's like a dad and his son. They was like talking about like Avatar. And the kid was saying like, they're making another one, and the dad was like, if they made 9, people would still show up for that. Like, and that bothers me because like,
I thought it was gonna be so much more wholesome what you said. Like, they were super excited.
No, man, they were just like, everyone loves to shit on this franchise, and I don't understand why. God, like, God forbid.
I know.
A man
someone wants to share a nice imaginative story with you. Like, what the fuck did James Cameron do?
What do you guys want?
Yeah, then serious movies come out. I was like, oh, it's like so serious. Like, just watch it at home. Like, I just want something fun.
This movie,
God forbid.
This movie is nothing if not fun.
Yeah, like, how could you walk out of that and just turn your nose up at it and be like, oh, that was garbage? I don't think anyone's saying it's garbage, but no one quite gives it the respect.
Yeah,
because it is such a loose plot. Like,
loose plot, and the dialogue is like so cheesy and cliche, but like it's almost like.
Bro. The scene at the beginning where he's like, all that matters is like, I keep you all safe. And then he's like, let's all go on an adventure with these like traders we barely know that gets intercepted by pirates like on a regular basis. And like they get attacked immediately. And it's like crazy life or death. Like their little child's there. I'm like, what were you thinking? Yeah, that was wild. And also we got to talk about the big emotional core, all the themes coming head to head is the Spider Jake moment.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. What did you think?
I burst out laughing in that scene.
Right? Why?
Because it like
the drawn outness of it?
No, like when he's whispering in his ear.
Explain to the audience for those who haven't seen it. What's going on here?
For those who haven't seen it, I don't know why you're listening to this, but
people who watch
there's Spider, our character is a human who then it gets transformed into like a human Navid hybrid by
a few people chuckled when he gets one of the
he gets a little like tail thingy,
the ponytail,
and then Jake Sully realizes that like if the humans capture him, then they can like replicate that and then breathe the air and colonize so much easier. So he was like, okay, I have to kill Spider, my son. So the scene begins where they like. Spider's trying to drink water, and he's talking to Neytiri.
And he's just, like, watching them.
Yeah, he's watching them. He's talking to Neytiri maybe 5 feet away. He's going like, you were right. Like, I got to kill this fucking kid.
Yeah, and he's like, I sure am hungry, guys. And they just, like, flat out ignore him.
Then he takes the dagger, and he's like,
hey,
Spider, come here. Come here. I need to talk to you for a second. And then me and the guy was sitting next to me, looking over each other. He's like, yeah, just go ahead and lean over there. Just look over there. And he fucking does it. He's like, a little bit further. Come on, keep up.
That scene went on for a crazy amount of time.
I was just like,
eyes up front. Just went through every generic line of
it
like.
It was crazy, dude. Yeah. Like, it was so, like you said, so generic. Like, comical.
But it's so sincere in the way they like go for it, and this little Spider kid's acting his goddamn heart out, just like giving in every scene.
He's getting he's getting shit on online. That's what you said, man. He's the one human amongst a bunch of people with tennis balls.
Yeah, he's acting his goddamn
ass
heart
is hanging out. He's probably like 18.
He's making out with Navi. He just does whatever James Cameron tells him to do. He's breaking out of prison with a fucking dog tag. That was insane.
That was wild.
I was with the guy next to me. I was like, the fucking Austin Powers jail cell. I'll get it.
That prison break scene, not his, but Jake's prison break scene was really good. That was so sick. It was really good. Probably the action climax for me.
And like, having a big action scene really take place in the human compound was cool.
Really cool.
And her using like the explosive darts, like And it's just like, it's so crazy that you get sucked into it. But I was like, show those humans. Like, they're so mean.
That fucking, for some reason, the whaling scene gets me the
every
most.
time they did the exact same scene. It was shot for shot remake. He's like, oh, this is what I love to do. Like, they got the guy back with the one arm.
He's got one arm.
Oh yeah, harpooner. Like, they just did.
We're gonna be multi-billion.
There's $100 billion trillion in there.
Beers on me.
Torpedoes up, safeties off. Just went through just fucking shoot them. Wait, hold fire. Why hold fire?
What's going on?
We have a breach. And like, yeah, the cronies were really bad in this one. Like, your classic henchman that James Cameron just seems to like intentionally pick the worst, most generic looking actors on planet Earth. Like
Stephen Lang's like Navi buddy's like, oh, I'm getting so fired for this. Like,
yeah.
The generic dialogue was
Yeah.
like, it's just crazy, but it almost adds to the enjoyment.
It
of
does,
Like,
because it's so like sincere is the word I keep thinking of. Like it's just, it feels like James Cameron's tapping into his like childhood like wonder, and the fact he's able to do that when he's nearly 70 and just like probably the movie he wished that he could have seen when he was like 13 or 14.
Yeah,
like I like that. And you know, we get this crazy, we finally see the All Mother, is that what they call it?
Awa. Yeah, but yeah,
Awa.
Yeah.
What did you think of the depiction of that?
So
Kitty's character has quite an arc as well.
Yeah,
so the big build up.
I thought it was gonna be like Sigourney Weaver's face or something.
So she's essentially like, it's like a metaphor for like Jesus.
Yeah.
So she's basically like the reincarnation of the All Mother.
There's a lot of like religious allegory, like even like killing your own son and stuff like that.
And sacrificing.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's kind of like crazy that he's got the gall to like have those kind of stupid lines, and then in another scene he's like trying to tell this allegorical like religious like But it's just like, power to you, man. Like, I don't know. It's a dumb movie. Like, you have to go into this like knowing what you're going to get. Just let yourself go to it. I know it's hard for some people to just like let all these things slide, but if you just find a way into the story and into this world, like,
you will have a lot of fun.
You will. Yeah. And it's I think it's like a good trilogy. It's like one of the more enjoyable franchises that are still kind of like coming out on a regular basis.
Well, that's a great segue into this question then. Do you think we tie a bow on Avatar after this?
Yeah, like he obviously was very strategic with his ending.
Yep.
The guy
off-screen death
jumps off. I was rescued by the All Mother.
Or Una Chaplin's character, the Fire Navi, still alive.
Yeah, or saved her. What was her final shot of
Sigourney Weaver tells her to get away from her, you bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Well, homage to Alien.
That was a bit,
if you will.
That was
if
cool.
You will.
That was cool. That was definitely intentional.
Yeah.
That was the one thing that kind of bothered me. I really wanted like a satisfying Neytiri, just fucking.
Yeah, I wanted actually like a Neytiri her fight at the same time as a Jake and
their first aerial fight was fucking unreal. Like that whole, as silly as I was making fun of like the way he made that scenario happen, it was unbelievable.
When they did like the kamikaze Navi into the balloon,
my god,
that was
and
sick,
like the way they were falling, and I feel bad for the creatures in this one. Take a fucking beating.
Yeah,
in the first one, there were like one death of a creature. It's like so bad.
This one, they're just chucking whales,
sacrificing them everywhere they go.
I will say I would be.
I didn't answer your question though.
Yeah,
so
go ahead.
Is the franchise done? He left it open if need be. So it's very box office dependent. I don't know. I think he could do one more. I don't think he should do 5. I think like
I would
Shattered
say, like,
Earth or something could be the final.
Underground.
Yeah.
I would
just
be
a mix
I would be
everything.
absolutely shocked if another James Cameron
directed Avatar
with these characters came out. I would be, hold me to it. I think this is it. I think we're done. I don't think we're going to crack $1 billion with this one.
Oh, of course it will crack $1 billion.
Never bet against James Cameron.
Yeah, no, it will. It definitely will. I think it's going to be like 1.3 or something like that.
That's insane.
Just his movies, this franchise, it has a place in our social zeitgeist.
Yeah, you love
whether
it.
You like it or not. You're all going to go see it.
I would be shocked if they did another one.
I think I would too.
It's just like
I wouldn't be shocked, but I don't.
I just feel like the characters, the story has just been milked dry.
Yes.
Now.
Yes.
It's not special. It was a lot of
You
fun.
just all of a sudden ripping into it.
No, but like like
You don't. Yeah.
I could not do another movie on this. Okay, let me say
with
that.
them still as teenagers. If they do,
Bro,
Dad,
bro.
why don't you trust me still?
Bro, give me a gun.
He's not a bad whale. He's actually really good.
That's my brother.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
I am outcast. If he is, that was actually.
I am outcast. They were
He's
making,
doing
like-
sign language.
they
By
were
the way.
making, like-
It was getting more extravagant.
Yeah,
She's like gang signing.
Yeah, they were
like,
doing like jerk off motions. Like the guy was sitting next to me, we couldn't help but laugh.
There's a lot of deaths.
Yeah.
Kate Winslet died, and
Yeah.
poor her husband. We didn't get a nice cathartic moment with him.
Kate Winslet's son died too.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no, so the teenage, not
Yeah.
the new. That was a girl, right? Prill.
Prill.
Prill is
That's a good name.
Maybe Prill is our future antagonist.
I think we need to put this
Rise of Prill.
Take a break from this franchise. Avatar: Rise of Prill.
You guys remember Prill from Avatar 3? I think
Your mother was a great warrior,
a sea person.
and I am outcast.
You feel me? I think if they do another one, how old is James Cameron? 71. You look that up? If he's not doing it, I'm not interested. You know?
Yeah,
Or maybe they give it to some young kid.
but
who's
nobody does water like James Cameron.
It's true. 71. Holy shit. So I was going to say, like, if he's got one more of these in him in, like, 10 years, and we can have, like, Jake as sort of, like, a supporting, much older character, and maybe the son and this Prill character
No more
take center
Prill.
stage. We didn't even have any Prill.
Apparently, James Cameron's got a Terminator script floating around.
No, we don't need that.
Hey, we owe it to the man.
There's
right?
talk that Avatar 4 he actually envisioned as a prequel.
Okay.
That gets you a bit more.
No,
We can't do Jake
Take me to
versus
Earth.
the
Take me to
corporal.
Earth.
We can't.
Take me to Earth.
No. How does that work?
You bring a
There's
Navi
no
back to
wonder.
Earth or something like that.
That's like the Disney Plus TV series.
Yeah, it totally is. Avatar Earth.
Yeah.
It's like Alien Earth.
Okay, no, I think I'm with you. The more I kind of talk through this, let's end it where
Yeah,
where it ended.
it's not a great movie. You'll have a lot of fun, but it's kind of approaching like Fast and Furious levels, where it's like
Yes.
if I have to watch one more of these, I'm not going to enjoy it.
I would say, I would totally agree. I would say it is great in some ways.
Mm-hmm.
It's great in spectacle. It's great in action.
Yeah, it's not a cheap grab.
No. And it's great in heart. Like, it's got a shit ton of heart.
100%.
And
I was tearing up at certain points, for sure.
100%.
Yeah.
So, but it is really silly. It's over the top in so many ways,
Mhm.
but it's kind of everything I was expecting it to be. And I enjoyed the ride with these characters. Like, even though they're all very one-dimensional, it just doesn't bother me. Like, that's the same with Fast and Furious, but Fast and
Yeah.
Furious took it too far.
Yeah.
And we don't want this to happen.
What'd you
with
think of
Avatar.
Spider, character and actor? I had no issues with him.
No.
Interest dragging him again. I actually quite like him.
That's sad. Because, like, I like his character. He's a good kid. And you got a ton of heart.
Did you end up playing Death Stranding?
No.
This movie reminded me so much of Death Stranding 2, where it's just like I'd look away and I'd look up and it's just like something completely crazy is on the screen. I have no idea what's going on, but it's just like, fuck it, you're in for the ride kind of thing.
Yeah.
Really quickly here, I want to talk about that Odyssey teaser. That to me was like insane. I had full body chills. I felt like I had been like, I don't know, man. It was just like an ethereal experience. It was wild.
My favorite part was like at the end when it was over. No, I'm just kidding. It was like at the like when it started showing, it turned into like more of a traditional trailer, and the heat went up, and you saw the Cyclops. Like that was all really cool.
Oh, I just thought when they're like rolling the Trojan horse, and they're like holding it, and they're trying to say, "Oh, dude, get out of here! What the fuck?"
It didn't feel very like IMAX-y. I don't know.
What do you mean? It's like the purest form of IMAX.
The scale of it,
Okay,
I don't know.
ridiculous.
It was just kind of like a bit of a generic stealthy kill some people scene. It didn't blow me away.
Well, it was fucking better than that bullshit Doomsday teaser we got.
Garbage.
I'll save that for another day.
Yeah. Don't get me going.
Last, I guess, let's just do closing thoughts on Avatar as a franchise, maybe.
Yeah.
Do Do you want to go? I'll go.
Okay.
Avatar 1, obviously near and dear in our hearts. Was it 2010?
2009.
2009, like something that we maybe grew up on.
Totally.
Way of Water, for all intents and purposes, backed up the 11-year claim that people like, he can't do it again. He absolutely delivers again.
Yeah.
And I think 3
wraps it all up.
Yeah, maybe falls just a bit short in terms of quality, maybe film quality, critical quality, let's say.
Yeah.
But at the same time, still an enjoyable film, and ties a really nice bow on what can be only described as like the most original trilogy I've seen in a while.
Yeah, I'm sure some people will take issue with the term original.
Yeah.
Let's call like just like the biggest and grandest. Yeah, imaginative.
Yeah.
Totally. Like I think this decade is better off having Avatar in it. Like it's been a fun ride. I've enjoyed this being a part of our sort of like movie maturation.
Mm-hmm.
I'll miss it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Even though like I'm exhausted from that movie. It really fucking takes it out of you. So go like ready to go, because very few movies do that, where it's like I feel totally spent.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm happy this trilogy happened. I think I agree with you in terms of, I think the second for me is probably the peak.
Yep, I would agree.
But this one, I'm sure I'll revisit this in a couple years and have a good time again. But I'll probably watch it in 2 parts. That was a crazy one. I didn't go to the bathroom once. I was fucking locked in.
I made a strategic play.
Yeah, you went at such a good time.
Yeah. I saw some AWOS shit come on the screen. Also, my highlight is producer went to go to the bathroom and he walked past the door and started looking at the wall trying to find it. He's like touching the wall. I was dying.
So embarrassing.
Quick word, producer, do you like the movie?
I probably agree with you. It was a shit show of things thrown at you, but like it was fun. It was really fun. The action scenes were really fun. Yeah, like a lot of hissing. Like could not handle any more hissing. A lot of like weird sexual energy. A lot of like braid holding and stroking, and like a lot of like sex shit in this. Like I don't know. It seemed like a very sexual movie. For like
okay, cut.
Yeah, whoa,
dude.
Throw
me off.
I do agree. There's a lot more. It's like the nature of these, like, James Cameron has got a fucking journal on how these things fuck and how they, like...
I thought you were going to say, he's got notes on how to make this film.
No,
R.
You can tell it's been thought out, but it's just, like, this one hinted at it a little bit more.
Yeah, when he was like,
she was stroking his braid up and down.
Like, I'll be your entertainment for a weekend.
Yeah, just like, I'll keep you as my slave to pleasure me.
Yeah,
that was a weird scene. The tripping hallucination
scene. Yeah, no, we talked about that. It was great. It's like, but again, like it's just like so weird.
Yeah,
it's such a weird movie.
It's like what? Yeah, the context of like this is an ex-Marine who traveled to Pandora, who died but got his DNA put in another organism, and now he is like being seduced by
space cocaine,
a Fire Clan lady, and is doing her drugs, and it's just. It's out there. It's
really out there. And like, it's going to be hard to like, maybe come New Year's Eve, you're hosting the party. Some people have seen it and they're going to be coming for you, man. They're going to be like, that movie's so shit. Like, you better be ready.
Now be ready.
Bro, you better be ready, bro.
This movie has no beginning and no end. It flows like the water.
What does Dad always say? Stullies stick together. Sullies stay together.
And they never quit. And they don't quit.
It says 2 things.
And they said it like 4 times.
Sullies never quit.
Yeah. And what's the other thing?
Or she's like, no, you can't leave me alone.
Yeah.
That was fine.
That was pretty funny, actually. Yeah. A lot of you stay here. You don't leave, all right? I'm sorry, Dad. I left.
They always leave.
Within like 10 seconds. Oh dear, there's so much other things we could talk about. Like when I try and think back to the start of the movie, but
the start kind of dragged for me. I was not in it.
I liked it when the kids got separated. Anyway, I can't. I'm done. I'm spent. Yeah,
the discourse online is they feel like the Ash lady, Una Chaplin's character, was maybe underutilized.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, they used her a decent amount, but it's good that people are feeling there's something they wanted more of, I guess.
Like two fight scenes with Stephen Lang and Jake Sully that end with them like kind of being friends.
Yeah, and then I was like, they're gonna do the whole arc.
The exact same thing.
And he's like, like you could like open your mind to a whole new thing. And
Open
he's,
your
like,
eyes and
always
see.
considering it,
Yeah.
and then just doesn't do it at all.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I thought I'm glad they didn't like make him have the big like foil turn and save everyone. I like that he was just a bad guy.
Yeah, he's a bad dude
Yeah.
who still loves his son.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, well.
Let me go then, Dad. Ah, you're one.
It's like, Dad, like,
You
I know you're going to
bastard.
kill me, but do you still love me?
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah. Just buying himself time.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well,
I'm tired.
I'm tired as well. Thank you for listening. This has been Avatar and Ash. Fuck. Avatar Fire
Is
and
that
Ash?
a Pokemon crossover? Yeah, this is closing out the year for before and after the movies. Been another good year with some fun movies for sure. I'm sure we'll be back with some January slop.
Yeah.
Until then,
Thanks for listening. I've been Omen.
have an Anthony.